Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Tavern Master, where you join me outside in the beer garden of the King and Kettle. So of course we added this last time and very nice it is too. There is a lovely view of the forest, or at least there is in the daytime. It's a bit late in the day right now, it's 12 AM, so it's a little bit dark out there right now, but in the daytime the views are lovely. Oh, they're very nice indeed. Lots of trees, it's all very pretty, and we're out in the fresh air. I do like the beer garden. I think the beer garden is a very good addition to the tavern, and the plan is to extend the beer garden all the way down here as far as it can go, as well as the rest of the tavern. Now we do have a good amount of money right now. We've got 2,654 of the monies. It is the end of the day, so when we go to the next day, that will come down a bit as we pay wages. But I think even with the wages gone, we should have over 2,000 lovely gold to play with. So that's what we're going to do. We'll expand the tavern down here, get the beer garden expanded as well. Also, just before we begin, apologies if I sound a little bit croaky and my voice sounds a little bit off. I've got a cold. I've caught a touch of the sniffles, so I've had throat sweets and nasal sprays and all that lot. So hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully I don't sound as bad as I feel, but there we go. So let's go to the next day and let's get building, shall we? Or let's not get building because we have ourselves an intruder. Okay, have we got anybody here? There's nobody around, and you have... He's nicked an entire barrel. Is that the wine? Have you nicked the entire barrel of wine? I mean, I'm impressed. That's very heavy. You must have very good arms. You must not skip arm day or whatever it is. Okay, looks like a thief just stole one of your barrels. Make sure to hire a guard so that doesn't happen again. Well, I would have hired a guard beforehand if I knew that that was a thing that might happen. I mean, really, just thinking about what just happened, we don't have a door. We have a doorway, but we don't actually have a door in the doorway. I mean, yeah, maybe that would be a wise investment. Get a door in the doorway with, I don't know, some sort of lock on it possibly, and then we could lock the door, which would stop people walking in and nicking our stuff. Okay. Well, there we are. We are now the victim of crime. I mean, can we call the cops? Can we call ye olde medieval police? I don't know. Okay. Well, let's have a look then. So now we have to replace the wine barrel for 400 monies. It's not even been there that long. It's not been there that long. Oh, it's going to cut into our profits a great deal. Okay, fine. A new wine barrel it is. And then let's refill everything for another 353 monies. Oh, so we did have over 2,000 at the start of all these shenanigans, but now we've replaced the wine and topped everything else up. We're down to 1,600. Okay. I think that should be enough. Oh, hang on. We need to hire a guard. Yeah, because look, now we can hire a guard, because we couldn't do that until we had our sort of first theft. Okay, that's fine. Right, who shall we get? Okay. Right, so it looks like the guards are all equipped with a weapon and armour. And what's that? Some sort of headgear that they're not sort of showing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so Wharton here is wearing a little... I mean, I don't know how good that is at defending anything. A kind of cloth hat. I think maybe if someone were to stab you, it would go through your cloth hat, Wharton. So we've got Frederick, Randall, Rob and Wharton. Frederick and Randall have kind of, short sword type things, and they're wearing whatever that type of armour is. And Rob and Wharton have got little kind of more dagger knife type weapons. It does look like Rob's armour is a bit better. These look kind of a bit like leathers, whereas that looks a little bit more hard wearing. Although Rob is only carrying a little knife thing. However, Rob does look very good. He looks like a person that knows what he's doing, is Rob. Look at that. He looks very good indeed. Do you know what, Rob? We'll hire Rob. I mean, I've got no reason really to hire anyone over anyone else, except based on their appearance, really. So, Rob, yes, you can come in because you look good. I like your moustache, Rob. Yeah, okay, there you go. So Rob is a guard. Right, so what happens to Rob? Where do you go, Rob? Do you just sort of stand out the front? Are you even here? Maybe he only turns up at night. Maybe he just sits there at night and, sort of guards the door or whatever. I have absolutely no idea. Do you know what? We'll find out at the end of the day, I suppose. Right, so we have got a bit of money left. I think we should be able to afford the expansion on this bit. I don't know if we were to get all the walls in over there because they are relatively expensive. However, let's get this bit in. So I think we had those little kind of fence things there, didn't we? Those were similar, but I think they were a bit fancier, weren't they? They were a little bit fancier. They're more sort of indoor things for the edges of stairs and banisters and such like. I think we had these, didn't we? Does that look about the same? Yes, it does. Okay, so we had those. So bring that all the way down to there, into those rocks, down to there, and then take that away, because we don't need that wall there anymore. And then what we'll do is, let's get the floor texture actually, because these the floors are free. So these wooden boards we put on the floor, absolutely free, no cost to those. And then, can we at least get that wall in just there, just to sort of complete the beer garden for now? What have we got left? 1,395. I think, hang on, a wall section is 50. I think we can get this in. I mean, we won't have much money left at the end of it, but I think we should be able to do that. There we go. Right, so that is what the tavern is sort of going to look like in terms of the sort of, the footprint of it on the ground. It's going to have a bit here, and then the beer garden is going to be on this side over here. And now we need to decide what we're going to do with everything on the inside of the tavern. Because ideally, we want to move the kitchen. And I think we move the kitchen just here. So the kitchen will be in the middle at the back of the tavern. And then we have a door going from here to the beer garden. So you have a door going directly from the kitchen to the beer garden, which should speed up deliveries of food to the beer garden. But also, of course, we'll have a door here that leads out into the main bit of the tavern, so everyone can get their food in there as well. I think that's what we will do. However, I mean, can we put the door in? Just so I don't forget. Let's just pop that in. And when I say a door, it's not a door. A doorway, an opening without a door. And let's have a window. Pop a window into the kitchen, because I like the idea of that. They've got a window there. So we'll have a window over there in that kitchen. And then is it worth just zoning that out for now? Like that. So that's going to be where our kitchen is going to be. But right now, we're not going to do anything with it. We're going to leave things as they are. Could we get some more tables? Could we afford more tables? They're only 70, aren't they? They're only 70 per table. So I think, we're going to have light problems, aren't we? We're going to have a bit of a lighting issue going on there. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Have we got enough money for a lamp to hang on the wall? I think we have. So if we hang a lamp on the wall just there we go. Another 4 seats. Very nice. I think we can afford another table and some more seats. There we go. Wonderful stuff. A few people in the comments have said, can we put something like, stools or whatever at the ends of the tables to increase the seating capacity? Unfortunately not, no. As you can see, if we look on here, the tables can accommodate 4 people. That's it. So these tables here, 4 out of 4, 2 people can sit on that bench, 2 people sit on that bench. That means the table is at maximum capacity of 4 out of 4. So no, you can't kind of cram extra people in by shoving stools at the end of the tables and such like. Although it does make sense. It does make sense from a sort of, real life point of view to do that. But no, not in game, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. Right, that will do for now. So have we completed any of these? Because we have more sort of, more tables and things? No. No, we have not. Okay, never mind. It's all fun. Right, let's move time on nice and quick. Let's see if people start going down here into the expanded beer garden. Yes, you, well done, sir. With your amazingly long beard. Well done. That's a very good beard. You look a bit wizardy. And you're on the water. My goodness me, you calm yourself, my good sir. Okay, yeah, it's working. It seems very popular. Right, so the money is going to come in. What we could do is, we know this is going to be the kitchen. We could put the flooring into there, couldn't we? We could just go, do you know what? Just to really reinforce the point that that's the kitchen. There we go. Oh, do you know what? I thought something looked a little bit off. I haven't done the outside walls. Hang on a minute. Outside walls, you must look good. Because I like these walls. These walls, they look nicer. Those walls look a lot nicer than the other ones. Although, yeah, they're okay. But I like these ones. They just look nicer and slightly more welcoming. So there we go. Right, outside walls done. We'll do the inside walls when we kind of figured out what we're doing with the inside space. Because right now I'm not 100% sure, but there we go. Right, so lovely stuff. Outside walls, all nice and sorted. Oh, look at this. The research, it was ticking up and now it's done. Okay, pause time for a second, because now we can start research on increasing our drink prices at long last. Absolutely. And it's not even that difficult to do. 25 lovely, ordinary, common folk. Splendid, good old people. Good old common folk. That's all we need. I mean, we might get, it's 9 PM, so we'll get a good chunk of that done before the end of the day, I think. However, we now do have ale. So let's get ale on the bar as well and hope that nobody comes in to steal it. So, yeah, we'll have some ale and, oh, crikey, it's expensive. It's very costly to refill everything. Okay, do you know what? Yeah, let's refill everything. It's all fine. So, there we go. We can now offer ale, We can offer ale as well as water and beer and lemonade and wine. It's all looking very good. Do you know what? Just to get rid of that nagging message, I'm just going to buy... let's just stock up on that. There we go. I know we don't have that much money right now. Oh, no. Oh, no. Can we afford to... right. Can we afford to pay people's wages? There are still a few people around and about the place. So hopefully we'll have enough money to pay wages. What are the salaries? 284. Yeah, we should be okay. Right, here we go. So end of the day. So where does Rob go? Because Rob the guard, should come in and do something, shouldn't he? He should come in and sort something out. I've just realised the irony of hiring a guard called Rob. He might have been in on it for all I know. He might possibly have been the one doing the robbing, but he just had on a hood and a cloak. I don't know. Was this a mistake? Oh, Rob, I hope you don't live up to your name. Okay, right. So, I mean, they've cleared everything out. They've sorted out all the tables. Oh, hang on. Has somebody levelled up? Judy's levelled up. Oh, well done, Judy. Absolutely. Let's level you up whilst we're here. And let's get your tips up to level 2. Let's get that up just to extract a little bit more money from our lovely, lovely clientele. And Rosalind has almost levelled up as well. This is very good. This is very good stuff. Okay, right. So we'll just go to the next day and see what happens. Okay. So we just paid Rob, did we? Did we? That's not the right button. Did we just pay Rob, but we don't know what he did? I mean, how much do we pay Rob? Oh, hang on. Rob's got all sorts of exciting bits and bobs that we can give him. Oh, look at this. We can upgrade his weapons and everything else. Oh, this is very good. Chance to defend against a low threat, 100%. So if a low threat comes in, Rob here, good old brave Rob with his amazing moustache, he can withstand that. Low threat, no problem to Rob. Rob sees them off. Medium threat, a little bit tricky. He's not quite got the equipment, so 33% chance of seeing off a medium threat. However, a high threat, no % chance. Rob has absolutely no chance of fending off something that's deemed a high threat. Unless we start investing in better things. Oh, this is very exciting. We have a guard that we can then sort of level up. We can tool him up a bit with various bits and bobs. So we give him better headgear, better armour, and a better weapon. Okay, Rob, wait there a second. We'll give you lots of lovely shiny things in a bit, Rob. How is everyone's happiness? Everyone's happiness is looking very good indeed. Okay, right, so let's get this done. Let's get the drink price research done. It's only 8. 8 more common people, and that will be sorted. And then I think what we'll do is, let's go down the unlimited waitresses research. That's quite early on. So what we'll do is we shall book an event for... Ooh, hang on. We can do... Oh, no, we can't do wine tasting because we don't have the cheese. We've got no cheese. We'll have a regular party. That's 20 rare people. And I think... Hang on a second. Yeah, that's 10 toward the unlimited... No, 10 left for the unlimited waitresses. Once that party is done. That's absolutely fine. We can cope with that. That's all good. So here we go. How are we looking for this? Oh, and I think... Yay, Rosalind's leveled up. Well done. Let's get this up a little bit. Speed whilst carrying drinks, 2.3 to 2.5 meters per second. Well done. That's very, very speedy. And I think the research is done. Hang on a second. Yes. Drink price research is now done. Okay, so let's begin the unlimited waitresses research. So get that underway, please. That's going to take a little while, but that's fine. We're in no rush for that right now. So now we can up the drink prices. Here we go. So change prices. So currently 127.1 guests per day. That is way, way more than we can actually see. Hang on a second. Hang on. How many seats do we actually have? So 4, 8, 12, 16. That's another 16 there. So that is 32 maths with Penge. And that's 36. And that's 40. So we can accommodate 40 people. Yeah, if they all stayed there all day, that would be 40 people. Of course, people come and go. They drop in, they go out. But I still don't think we're getting anywhere near 127 guests per day. In fact, we can find out on here, can't we? Customers served... Oh, hang on. No, we need yesterday. So who did we serve? 69 regular customers and 2 rare ones. So 71 people overall. Yeah, we've got quite the increase that we can make on the prices here. So here we go. So when we increase the prices, it brings down the number of guests per day. But I think we'll be fine. Even just one little notch to this should be fine. 106. Let's do it again. 85. If we increase it again, 50.1. Okay, so that's too much. But right now, 85.1 guests per day, but we have increased our prices. So yeah, what were we on before? Hang on a minute. Hang on, put it back. Oh, no, hang on. No, other way round, other way round. There we go. So, beer was selling for, what was that, for 4. Whereas, however, now, if we increase our prices, beer is selling for 6. Okay, right. So, we are going to make more money from all of our lovely stuff, which is to be expected because we just put the prices up. Okay, right. This is all very good. So, now we should see that going up considerably. And, of course, add on all the tips and everything else. And it's going to be very, very good indeed. Hang on, let's just sort of top those. In fact, top everything up, it's fine. Just top up all the food, because we might as well, because now we've got some money coming in, which is wonderful. So there we go. That should not be a problem anymore. And I think when this day is done, we will then open up the tavern a bit. I think that is the plan. So open up the tavern. We do need a little room somewhere set aside for the adventurer table thingamajig. I want one of those. I kind of like the idea of it being over here in the corner. Just, sort of squirreled away in the corner so the adventurers can get round and have a little chat about secret adventure-y things. Because, yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. I've played D&D, and every adventure starts in a tavern. And you're normally in a corner doing little sort of, whispered chats and trying to figure out plans and such like. So I think that's what we will do. So, hang on. When is the event? Tomorrow, do you know what? That'll be fine. That'll be fine. We'll work around all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think the kitchen should move into here. Get rid of that wall. Get rid of all the kitchen stuff over here. Move the bar. It's going to be a big thing. We're going to do a great big kind of overhaul very, very soon indeed. But here we go. Right, so everyone clears off. We end up with 1,333 of 41. 1,341 of the money is very nice indeed. Do we have anything left on the bar? No, we don't. We do have, very, very sadly, a bowl of chicken, I think it is. Is that the chicken? I think it might be. Yes, a bowl of chicken that was made but never delivered. Do you know what? You have that. You have that, whatever your name is. Johnny, you have that. I mean, it's yours. You take it home with you, share it with your family. I don't know, give it to a passerby, whatever. I don't know. But yeah, that is yours. In fact, you know what? You could leave it. If you don't want it, leave it for Rob. Leave it for Rob, the overnight guard, to have, because he might be a bit peckish, like Rob. Okay, so let's restock all of our drink. Wonderful stuff. So 1,176 money. I think now, let's start moving things around. So let's pick this up, pick up our chef table, and let us, hang on, let's rotate that round. So if we put that there, I think that is a pretty good place, because that means that people can come in from out here and pick up food. And if we put a door over here, they can come in through this door and pick up some food as well. That makes sense. The only thing is, hang on, can we move that forward the tiniest bit? There we go. And then we just need all the other bits and bobs that go with this. So let's put that over to, hang on a minute, can we tuck that into the corner? Can we put that like that? Yes, we can. Wonderful. Right, so put that there, and then put that, nope, put it the right way around, that might help. Put that there, then grab us the sort of, table of useful stuff. So the pots and pans and plates and whatever, put that there, and then get that thing and drop that like that. So the chef has got everything he needs in, very close by. Everything is really, really nearby. And then they can cook their food, put it onto here. People can come through here to pick up food. But then also, right, hang on a sec. So come out of that. We need to go into build mode, grab us a door, or not a door, a doorway. Put that there. And then we need to take out, oh, hang on, is there anything on those walls? Nothing. Oh no, there are lamps. There's lamps on those walls. I think we get the money back. I think we get the money back from those, but it's not so bad. So if we get rid of that, there we go. Yeah, we got the money back for all the lighting and such like. Although we do need to replace it because it's now a little bit dark. Could we put the bar? Oh, I wanted the bar there. Unless we have the door just here for food and the bar along here. Hang on, how big is the bar? Come out of this, because now I feel like to move the bar. The chef just... the chef ran over to the new place. Okay, well done. Yeah, can we move this? Oh, hang on a minute. If I press the right button, we might be able to look at it. The bar is very big. The bar is a huge, great big space. If we did that, that would probably hinder things quite a bit. Okay, never mind. Right, first things first, let's move all these things out of the way. Just sort of drag these things out of the way for now, so we can start moving things about. Yeah, put that by the door for now. That's all fine. There we go. We'll hang that over there for the moment. Right, so let's get rid of these walls. So go back out of this. and go into that mode. So get rid of that wall, that wall, that wall, that wall, that wall, because they are no longer required. Because that, I think, can just be another great big bit of bar. Yeah, what can we do with this then? What can we do with this? Because this is just too big. It's huge. The bar is a huge, great big chunky thing that is sort of in the way a bit. Unless, hang on. Where could the bar live realistically? So I mean, there seems pretty good. There seems pretty good. So you've got the door there to go in and out for food. You've got the bar over here. The only thing is, it looks a bit weird because it is sticking out. Although over here, are we going to have the adventurer room? Yes, we are. We're going to put the adventurers over here in a little room in the corner all on their own. So I think that might actually work out quite nicely. I like the way that everyone follows their sort of positions around a bit. If we move it round, they all sort of dutifully go and stand by the edge of the bar. Very good. Okay, so what if we just put some walls across there, got ourselves a door like that, and then, yeah, we can do the floor. Hang on. Do floor textures. So let's have the nice wooden floor for here. Is that what we've got already? Yes. So there we go. Maybe in here we could have a slightly different floor to show that its purpose is different. Let's have that floor in there for no readily apparent reason. And wall textures. Yeah, let's have some slightly different walls in here. They're not overly exciting, are they? Definitely like that. I don't like that. That feels like we're in a barn or something. Not such a fan. I mean, maybe just keep with the default walls, possibly. Maybe just keep with that. And then these can definitely be the lovely proper walls. There we go. Right, so sort of moved around a bit. Not entirely done quite yet, but it's a little bit better. This is more what it's going to look like in the long run. But then, yeah, can we afford the adventurer table? Probably not, because we're going to have to pay wages. So maybe we wait another day, I think, to get the adventurer table in. However, let's grab these things. Oh, lights. Yeah, lights would be quite helpful, wouldn't they? We need some lights. Hang on a second. Let's invest in lights. Right, lamps. Let's put a lamp on that thing there and a lamp over there. We do have a problem here because we can't just slap a lamp onto a wall because there are no walls. Okay, right. So candles it is. Let's pop ourselves some candles in the middle just there. Wonderful. Okay, right. So it's looking a bit better. It's looking a little bit better. We need to get that room sorted. Okay, right. Let's begin the next day. Also, we do want to invest in our guard. We want to kind of get our guard all tooled up properly as well. But here come all the revelers. 200 monies. Thank you very much. Do you know what? We might go and invest that money in, what shall we do? Do we buy Rob a lovely sort of cloth hat, or do we buy Rob a slightly bigger stabby sword? I think a slightly bigger stabby sword is going to help Rob more than a cloth hat. So medium threat 33%, up that. Medium threat 67%. Oh, good job, Rob. Well done. Do you know what? Let's give you a cloth hat as well. Oh, look at this. Rob is now, he's advanced so much that he can now defend against low threats and medium threats absolutely perfectly. He's got no problems with those at all. Now it's only high threats that might possibly be a problem because he can't defend against them at all. He's just going to turn and run away, I imagine. Okay, no, that's fine. Well done, Rob. Very, very good indeed. And hello everyone. Welcome to the tavern. We've had a little move around. Things are a little bit different in here. Also, that carpet needs to go kind of, in line with the door now, doesn't it? That does need a bit of work. That looks a little bit silly right now. Okay, right. Do you know what? We'll get that done. We'll get that done at some other point. But right now, yeah, we're not going to be able to move it because, everyone's here and it's going to be disruptive. But when we close up later, when Rob is on duty, we'll get Rob to move the carpet over so it's a little bit more in line with the door because that just looks really quite awful right now and I kind of don't like it very much. But right, we'll line it up, it'll all be fine. And Rob, although we're talking Rob the barman now, not Rob the guard, Rob the barman has leveled up, although he's not very happy. However, hopefully, the level up will make him a bit jollier. So 51% happy. So let's give you your little sort of level up thing. And you're back up to 86% happy. Well done. And I think, let's get your speed not carrying up. So you've got everything on at least 3. So that makes sense, doesn't it? So speed when not carrying up to 2.8 meters a second. I mean, it still seems quite quick. That seems very, very rapid indeed. But okay, whatever the case, well done, Rob, the barman, not the guard. And I think that's it. The party have gone. Our research has ticked up very nicely. We only need 10 more people now of the rare type to actually come in and unlock unlimited waitresses, which sounds wonderful. However, right now, not much going on. Just very quiet at the moment. Okay, right, so you lot, you can all go early, I suppose. So there we go. We did not make that much money. In fact, hang on. We sold no food. Do the people on the events not have any food? Presumably not. I didn't check on the last ones. I don't think they do they? In fact, it says if they have food, doesn't it? Hang on, go to the next day. No, we didn't get robbed. Good stuff. Yeah, I think it says if they have food. Because, yes, they have the cheese or the strawberries or whatever. Okay, right. This is all good. So now we have 1,230 of the monies. I think, do we invest in the adventurer table thing and try and get some fancy foods in? Or do we invest in getting even more people in? Because now, yeah, we've got easier access to all of these tables and we do need to rejig things. Hang on, I didn't rejig the things. Hang on a second, hang on. Yeah, not that. We want to move... no, is that the wrong button? Hang on, how do we... Where is it? Is it decor? No, it was carpets, wasn't it? There we go. Can we just move that over? Oh, that's much better. We're going to have to do some moving of things because that just looks terrible now. Right, hang on a second. Hang on. Right, so move that over a little bit. And then I think... I mean, what could we put in that corner? We are a bit light on decor, aren't we? So I suppose we could put some like bookcases and things in that corner. So I think we need to just move things over the tiniest bit. Can we move things over into this corner here? That's quite nice. Right, there we go. Table there, table there, table there. Then there's a clear run to the door, so the staff don't have to keep sort of skirting around all those tables and such. And then I think if we put that there, and that there, oh, then that's getting in the way of... I kind of see that as a bit of a way through the middle. Hang on a second, hang on. If we move you over a bit, move you light source, put that there, that there, move you forward a little bit, very nice. Move that forward as well, just to bring it in line a tiny bit, so they're not crammed up against the wall. I quite like that. That seems to work quite well, and then we'll just put that right at the edge of that table. Okay, there we go. I like the idea of that. Now, do we then put a few more tables in here? Or, hang on a second, hang on. Do we upgrade our tables? No, we most definitely do not, because they're very, very expensive. Although I suppose we could get rid of one table and put in a fancy table, just because we don't have one of those. 250 prestige for one of the fancy tables. Do you know what? Shall we treat ourselves? We could have a table of adventurers, but then we're going to have to put lighting in that room and make it look nice. Or right now, we could just have a fancy table as you walk in, which I quite like the idea of. You walk in and you see the fancy table in front of you. Oh, hang on. What's it look like with that? Oh, no, that needs to move over. And I forgot about this carpet here as well. Hang on a second. Hang on. Carpets. You can go in that corner now. You can be just there. That's all fine. And, yeah, they need to move over ever so slightly, don't they? Just so the carpet runs through there and to the edge of the bar. Okay, right. Happy with that now. That's all good. But, yeah, do we invest? I think we do. Let's treat ourselves. By the end of the day, we'll have loads of money anyway, so it's all fine. So... can we, please, get rid of that? Tiny bit of money comes back in. Let's have our very first luxurious table. I mean, they don't look, in terms of the actual table quality, that luxurious. I mean, those tables look better made, I think. But whatever the case, there we go. So put down luxurious table. Obviously, it's luxurious because of the tablecloth, clearly. And then, can we change the colour of this? Yes, we can. Okay, do you know what? Blue. Blue it is. I mean, what do they look like? Purple, that goes quite nicely with the gold. A lovely kind of hot pink colour. We got the red that we started with. Green, not such a fan. The blue does look nice. And, you know, Geek Cupboard Corporate. It's a bit dark for Geek Cupboard Blue, but it's the closest we're going to get. A bit of an orange, not such a fan. White, then black. I think the blue. I think that blue looks very good. Let's have that. So there we go. Our very first fancy table is in. And it's kind of right there in front of you. So as you walk in and make your way to the... I know people don't go to the bar. People don't walk to the bar, do they? They walk to tables. Whatever the case, you can see it as you come in through the door. Look, fancy kind of table with a lovely tablecloth on. That's all very good. Okay, right. So I think let's get through to the end of the day because we have no money to do anything with. How's the bar looking? Okay, we might need a tiny bit of money to come in because we don't seem to have much in the way of lemonade. Water's fine because water's free. We can sort that out. Do you know what? 68 money to top it all up. Let's do that. We'll take that hit now, and there we go. Right, money is coming in. Of course, the prices are marginally higher, so we should see some good money coming in pretty quickly. Okay, so 10 PM, coming up to kicking out time. It's still pretty busy. There's a lot going on. There's quite a few people around. Oh, somebody has leveled up. It's the chef. Well done, Johnny the chef. Okay, so what do we do with your level up? Hang on, game. Pause time for a second. I think at some point you're going to have to work on some soup. And as it stands right now, you're not very skilled at doing soup. So let's give you a little bit of a soup course. Let's send you away on a soup training course, just so you can get 1 point in that. So when you do make soups, eventually when the time comes, you'll get a little bit more money from it. There we go. That's not too bad at all. And I think next time, maybe go for speed. Maybe increase the speed. Okay, how are we looking here? Rob, let's just increase your salary a tiny, tiny bit. Do you know what? Can we have the super smiley face, Rob? Rob, can we have the super smiley face? There we go. Wonderful stuff. Right, so salary is 246. That's absolutely fine. We can afford that. Not a problem. Okay, and how is the research day? Only 7. 7 more rare people now. And there we go. Right, so end of the day. Let's go and refill the bar very quickly. 120 on that. Not a problem. And then, yeah, do we want to get an event booked in? Because I don't think across those 2 days we're going to struggle to get 7 more people in, aren't we? And they're going to bring in, when we do the events, they bring in some good money anyway. So let's just do this, shall we? Another regular party. They're on the water, they're on the lemonade. It's fine. 200 money for them just coming in. 20 people obviously paying for the water and lemonade as they go throughout the day. Yeah, we'll go for one of those, please. There we go. And I think what we'll do is, we will finish up for now, because I think we have done quite a lot of stuff, and my voice is very slowly but very gradually kind of falling apart and collapsing. So I think we'll finish up for now, give my voice a rest, come back next time, get the adventurer table in, and set up the very fancy adventurer room. Because I don't want this to be just an ordinary, boring room. I want this to be exciting. I'm going to put lots of decor in here with shields and pictures and barrels of, there's barrels with armour in and barrels with weapons in and whatever. So, yeah, we'll make this room all very, very exciting indeed. There is a question. A few people have actually said that maybe we don't need the kitchen to be as big as it is. We could have the kitchen just in a sort of, a 2x2 room. I'm not entirely sure, because at some point with the kitchen, we are going to have to unlock other stuff. We unlock like the bowl of water, and we'll make the soups and the spice cabinet and all that kind of stuff. I think maybe we're going to have to use another couple of squares to put that kind of stuff in. But do you know what? It's all fine. It's all fine. We'll have a look at that when we get to it. But yes, I think we shall finish up for the moment and just leave things for now and come back maybe next time when my voice doesn't sound quite so terribly croaky and all over the place. So yes, hopefully you have enjoyed this. If you have, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Tavern Master. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. This robotic arm has salmonella on it. Okay, so we've got 2 things that are diseased. Be warned about tutorial robot. He's all sort of retro and adorable. I think he wants to destroy humanity. Hungry humans, come and order some food. 74% efficiency. Oh my goodness. Wow. There he is. There's a murderous robot face.